Food for Talk, a channel where my students can improve their English with fun, interactive quizzes, and you can too. Today, we're looking at differences between first and second conditional sentences. If you don't know what those are, or maybe you've forgotten what those are, stick around. This video is for you. If you haven't already subscribed, hit the subscribe button and maybe the notification bell so you will know whenever I drop a new video. Okay, these are the forms of the first and second conditional, just in case you don't remember it. I will do, if I go, I would do, if I went. So the first thing we need to do is ask ourselves, is the situation or idea possible or is it impossible? Is it accessible or easy, or is it inaccessible, difficult? Is the situation likely or is it unlikely? It's a range of feelings, but we can just say, is it possible or not possible? For example, go to the moon. Can I go to the moon? Is that possible for me? Possible for you? Probably not. But speak a foreign language is possible for me and you. Sometimes we have to consider the actual situation. Listen to some music, read a book, go for a walk, dance in a nightclub. That's possible in general. But is it possible for Lenka? Lenka is a 67-year-old woman in a hospital bed in Germany. She passes time by watching movies on the TV. She can't hear anything, so she reads the subtitles. So, can Lenka go for a walk, for example? Is that possible for her? Probably not. But she can read a book. That's possible for her. Let's look at the first half of conditional sentences, the main clause. Usually it starts with a subject, I, you, Paul. We have two people. Mark lives on a small island. Maria lives in the middle of a continent. Someone says, I will or won't go to the sea today if. Who is the speaker, Mark or Maria? Because the speaker uses will or won't in the main clause, we know that this is possible for the speaker. So the question is, who can go to the beach, or rather the sea, here? Is it Mark or Maria? Let's talk about Peter and Paul. Peter has a very busy job and big family. Paul is single and jobless. Someone says, I would or wouldn't go to the mall on Monday if. Who is the speaker here? Peter or Paul? Because the speaker uses would or wouldn't in the main clause, we know that it's not possible for the speaker to go to the mall. So, who cannot go to the mall? Peter or Paul? If you'd like to find out or you want to test yourself, scan this QR code. Take the quiz. The link is also in the description below. Now let's look at the conditional clause. The conditional clause is a clause that starts with if and condition. So, Mark lives on a small island, Maria lives in the middle of a continent. Someone says, If I go to the sea tomorrow, who is the speaker here? Mark or Maria? Because the speaker uses present simple, if I go, we know that it's possible for the speaker to go to the sea tomorrow. So the question is, who can easily go to the sea tomorrow? Is it Mark or Maria? Let's look at Peter and Paul again. Peter has a very busy job and a big family. Paul is single and jobless. Someone says, if I had a job and a family, who is the speaker, Peter or Paul? Because the speaker uses past simple, if I had a job, then we know that having a job and a family is not possible for the speaker. So the question is, who is that? Is it Peter or Paul? If you would like to find out, try this quiz. Scan the QR code. The link is also in the description below. Okay, so now we can build our full conditional sentence. Here we have a situation. Mark lives on a small island, and he says, I will go to the sea tomorrow. How do we complete this sentence? Do we say, if I have time, or if I had time? Well, we know that it's possible for Mark to go to the sea tomorrow because Mark uses will. So we need a condition that's also possible. Which one is that? Let's look at the second example. Peter has a very busy job and a big family. He says, I would go to the mall on Monday. How do we complete this sentence? Do we say, if I don't have a job? Or do we say, if I didn't have a job? Well, Peter uses I would go. This shows it's not possible for Peter to go to the mall. So we need a condition that's also impossible, improbable, or purely imagination here. So is that if I don't or if I didn't? Which one's correct? Once again, if you want to find out or if you want to test yourself, scan the QR code, click the link in the description, try the quiz. Okay, if you don't know me or you would like some extra support, you can find out more about my services here. Scan this QR code or click the link in the description below. Okay, that's it for today's video. If you found it interesting, like, subscribe, share, and stay tuned for the next one. I am planning some live stream quizzes. If you might be interested in that, then stay tuned for that as well. Okay, see you in the next one. Bye.